In the name of God, the Beneficent and the Merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Here is another video to make fun of this donkey who named himself Investigator Islam. The Quran does speak about what the astronomers call today the expansion of the universe. It is in Quran 51:47. We have built the heaven with might, and we verily are expanding it. The reason why I'm calling him a donkey is because he insults a lot, and he lies a lot about Islam. He said that there is no expansion of the universe in the Quran. He said the Muslims lie when they translate the Quran. Let us expose him together.
So, why you translate it as heaven? Simply because you are a liar. If it is universe, you should say it's universe. You should say, we constructed the universe. But simply because doesn't say the universe. And the fact doesn't say even heaven. It says the sky. We constructed the sky.
So in the beginning of his video he was against two things. The first one, why do we translate it as heaven?
So, why you translate it as heaven?
And the second one, actually it doesn't even say heaven but sky.
And the fact doesn't say even heaven. It says the sky.
This donkey doesn't know that in English the word heaven is a synonym of sky. Check this in www.dictionary.com. Type heaven and read heaven, the sky. Heaven, the sky.
And the fact doesn't say even heaven. It says the sky.
You know what? I know that I'm talking about a binary person, a retarded person, a person who's been living in the jungle. He's an Amazonian Christian. He was also saying, why do we translate it as heaven?
So, why you translate it as heaven?
The Muslim translators translated it as heaven because this is exactly what it says in Arabic. If this donkey himself says that the correct translation should have been sky,
and the fact doesn't say even heaven, it says the sky.
And we have seen earlier that heaven means sky. So the Muslim translators did not lie when they said heaven. So there's no lie in the translation. The only problem is in the brain of this retarded, because he doesn't understand English. I say even more, I say maybe he doesn't even read his Arabic Bible, because even there the word he quoted as sama is also translated as heaven. Oops. Isaiah 55:10. As the rain and the snow come down from heaven and do not return to it. لأنه كما ينزل المطر والثلج من السماء ولا يرجعان إلى هناك. Now look at how childish and stupid he is. You feel he's trying to find anything against Islam even if it does not make any sense. He took the following Quran verse and the water which Allah sends down from the sky. He said that this verse is scientifically wrong.
And by the way, it's false because water of the rain, it's not the sources of the water in the world. The ocean is the sources. The rain is just a circle of how water go and became a steam and then became a cloud and then the cloud became a rain and the rain will go back to the ocean. The water is coming from the ocean, not from the sky. The water is coming from the ocean, not from the sky.
You see, I told you he's childish. Yes, we know this circle. The Quran even speaks about it in another verse. But it is childish to say what he just said. After all, why doesn't he go to his Jesus who revealed Isaiah 55:10 as the rain and the snow come down from heaven? Why doesn't he go to his Jesus to correct his scientific error?
And to prove their lie, let us go and read the explanation. Now this is an Islamic site, ibnkathir.com. And this is a translation in English, and I will show you even how Muslims they change the translation when it's come to Arabic and English. And here, read with me please. It says, with hands we constructed the heaven. You see, they translate it again as heaven. Verily we able to expand the vastness of space therefore. We are able. This is their own translation. This is Ibn Kathir in front of my eyes. The God of Islam, he is saying, warning how strong he is. He built it with strong hands. Ibn Abbas, he said, and Mujahid, and Qutada, wa Thawri, and many, they explain this verse in the same way. وَإِنَّا لَمُوَسِّعُونَ. And we extend, which mean أي قد وسعنا أرجاءها, which mean we did already extend.
Now he's showing what? He's showing a translation of a man, or a commentary of a man. It's a man, not the Quran. Because any man on earth might mistake or might say something that is not accurate. I have nothing to do with the translation of a man who translates as we are able, because I have the original Arabic text where I do not see where it is written, we are able. He also says that the Quran actually says we extended, using the past. Not true. The original Arabic text speaks in a tense that touches the present tense. What counts is the real Quran, the original Arabic text. This donkey is only showing an old Quran commentary written by a man named Ibn Kathir, who was born in 1301. This commentator only wrote what was in his mind at that time. This Christian clown also showed the translation of a man who relied in his translation on that old commentator. If the Quran spoke using the past tense, it would have been as follows. Here, second line, this is the past tense. وَالسَّمَاءَ بَنَيْنَاهَا بِأَيْدٍ وَكُنَّا مُوسِعِينَ. This is the past tense. But the Quran does not speak so. The Quran says, here in the first line, وَالسَّمَاءَ بَنَيْنَاهَا بِأَيْدٍ وَإِنَّا لَمُوسِعُونَ. Here, in this way, it does touch the present tense. And he knows it. Yet, he keeps lying. And that's why I'm saying he's a donkey. He was also saying that the Muslim translators lie when they translate the Quran in a way to insert scientific miracles in it. Oh, really? The answer is so easy. Okay, forget for now the Muslim translators and go and see the non-Muslim translators. In Wikipedia, go to Arthur John Arbery. Arthur John Arbery, he died in 1969. He was a respected and most prolific scholar of Arabic and Persian and Islamic studies. He subsequently became the Sir Thomas Adams Professor of Arabic at Cambridge University. Arbery's translation of the Quran is widely respected, one of the most prominent written by a non-Muslim scholar. So, how did this man translate that verse? Arthur John Arbery. And heaven, we built it with might, and we extend it wide. The present, there is no past, the present. So the Muslim lie when they translate the Quran. Arthur John Arbery, this non-Muslim Western professor of Arabic in Cambridge University, he also lies when he translates the Quran. Only Investigator Islam says the truth. The thing with which I'd like to finish this video is his saying that the verse does not say the universe. It only says the sky.
If it is universe, you should say it's universe. You should say, we constructed the universe. But simply because doesn't say the universe, and the fact doesn't say even heaven. It says the sky.
We have built the heaven or the sky. So he said it does not speak about the universe, it only speaks about the sky. Which one is more accurate, the Quran or the astronomers? The astronomers say that there is something called the expansion of the universe. But is this term really accurate? The answer is no. Why? Because the universe is composed of many things. of planets, of stars, of galaxies, etc. This is the universe. Do the planets expand and get bigger? Do the stars expand and get bigger? Do we expand and get bigger? The answer is no. What is that thing that expands and gets bigger? It is the distance between the galaxies, and this is what we call sky. Hence, it is not accurate to say the expansion of the universe. That's why science brings some terms and afterwards substitutes them by other terms more accurate after new discoveries. But this is not the case of the Quran. The most appropriate term is undoubtedly what the Quran used, the sky.